Grand Rising. Happy Sunday. I pray that everybody has a positive and productive and peaceful start to your day today. Today is March 1st, 2026. That being said, there is a lot going on in the sky right now. We are currently in Mercury retrograde. We have a full moon, a blood moon on Tuesday the 3rd. We also have a Friday the 13th this month. So on 3/3/26, there will be a blood moon. I started to watch a video that talked about it all this rising, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I just kind of got the cliff notes. That's too many. That's 4. We've been taking multiples of the daily scripture. Let's try for just one, please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Ashe. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. All right, so let's pull that up. Isaiah 41:10. As the Old Testament, 973. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So not exactly the same. God's sure promises, and God's comforteth the church. God comforteth the church. Behold, all that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and thou shalt not find them. Even them that contended with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel. When the poor and needy seek water, and there is none, and their tongue faileth for thirst, I, the Lord, will hear them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. I will open rivers in high places and fountains in the midst of the valleys. I will make the wilderness a pool of water and the dry land springs of water. I will plant in the wilderness the cedar and the myrtle and the oil tree. I will set in the desert the fir tree and the pine and the box tree together, that they may see and know and consider and understand together that the hand of the Lord hath done this, and the Holy One of Israel hath created it. Produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring forth and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things, what they be, that we may consider them, and know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. Show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know that ye are gods. Yea, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it together. Behold, ye are of nothing, and your work of naught. An abomination is he that chooseth you. I have raised up one from the north, and he shall come from the rising of the sun. Shall he call upon my name, and he shall come upon princes as upon mortar, and as the potter treadeth clay. Who hath declared from the beginning, that we may know, and before time that we may say, he is righteous. Yea, there is none that showeth. Yea, there is none that declareth. Yea, there is none that heareth your words. The first shall say to Zion, behold, behold them. And I will give to Jerusalem one that bringeth good tidings. For I beheld, and there was no man, even among them, and there was no counselor, that when I asked of them could answer a word. Behold, they are all vanity. Their works are nothing. Their molten images are wind and confusion. That was a lot. I didn't expect to get that deep. The potter and the clay. That's what sticks out the most out of all of that. But also talking about the trees and the rivers, making water in dry places. Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So no matter what you go through, no matter what kind of desert you're walking through, whatever kind of wilderness you're walking through, there's always a sign. There's always a helping hand. We talked about that yesterday, about not being afraid to ask for help, whether that's in the physical world or in the spiritual world. And it talks about learning from the trees. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. All right, Grand Rising. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a peaceful, positive, and productive start to your day today. If not, I pray that your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and of course the Most High help you with that. I also pray that he clothes us in his armor from head to toe, that he strengthens our discernment and guides our steps as we go throughout our days. Let's get a morning mantra. I can spend my day feeling daunted, or I can spend it climbing over the thing that's daunting me. If I'm going to spend, it might as well be a good investment. I can totally relate to that today. You know, have you ever had those days where, like, as soon as you wake up, your mind starts reeling about the day before? Don't let the dauntingness of the past put a shadow over this new day. Feel it, accept it, let it go. You know what I mean? Grand Rising. Happy Sunday. All right, let's get a grief affirmation. It's perfectly... It's perfectly okay to admit that you're not okay. It's perfectly okay to admit that you're having a bad day. Or, I mean, really don't even speak that over your day, but that you're not okay. That you need a little bit more tenderness today. I know I do. Be tender with yourself. Be tender with other people. Be sympathetic. Be understanding. Don't be so judgmental. We never know what people are dealing with behind closed doors. Just like people don't know what's going on in your life behind closed doors, you don't know what's going on in theirs. Don't bleed on other people with your pain. You know, whatever you're dealing with today, don't put that onto other people. Deal with it the best way you can, but deal with it nonetheless. Trusting myself brings simplicity and peace to my life. Take a moment to appreciate a small pleasure or convenience in your day. Being thankful for the little things. You know, sure, I had some emotions to deal with this morning that I really didn't want to deal with. But at the same time, it's important to be able to overcome that so you can be grateful for all the other things. You know, just being grateful that we woke up today. All right, let's get a chakra affirmation. Willpower and determination. Throat chakra, fifth chakra. I set clear boundaries for my own behavior, and I cultivate a strong will by being true to myself. I use my willpower to accomplish my daily tasks and spiritual goals, and to encourage uplifting thoughts and behaviors in myself. Doing this will assist me on the next stage of my physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. I stay in touch with my positive thoughts and truth by avoiding substance abuse. My will is strong and my mind is clear. Willpower and determination. Having the determination to have a good day. Setting clear boundaries with yourself before you even start the day. Like, yeah, I might have woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, but I'm not going to let this affect the rest of my day. You know, sometimes we have to set boundaries with ourselves. You know, we have to make ourselves push through despite the challenges. Easier said than done a lot of the times. I realize that. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. Those small little steps. making yourself follow the routine even when you don't feel like it. You know, make yourself get up and have coffee. Make yourself listen to some uplifting affirmations or music, frequency healing music, you know, whatever works for you. Yesterday, I was really on the handpan. I find handpan music very therapeutic. It's very relaxing. It's nice to have playing in the background. All right, let's get some affirmations from the Wild Offering Oracle. You know, people find different activities therapeutic. You know, things that, like, I find doing laundry very therapeutic as well. But, you know, there's a lot of people that hate doing laundry. I hate washing dishes. Striving. We saw that yesterday. And direction. Eventually, the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with the relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. And then direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring me a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body, and if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Going back to the scripture. Fear not, for I am with thee. Calmness on the bottom of the deck. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. We talked about that the other day, finding the calm within the storm, having the willpower and determination to stay calm during the storm. We got trust on the top of the deck. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Very much lining up with the direction. Trusting the process. Doing what you can and then leaving the rest of it to God. You know, accepting when you've done all you can do in a situation. You know, you're doing the best you can. You're putting your best foot forward. And then eventually, you know, we just kind of have to step back and let the universe do its thing. All right, let's get an affirmation from the Affirmators deck. Yesterday, we saw authenticity and manifestation. Being calm in the waiting, as you're waiting for divine timing, trusting the process, knowing that, you know, when the time comes for you to take action, you know, you'll be able to trust your intuition. You'll be able to trust the signs of which way to go. Finding peace and calmness during the waiting. Instead of constantly striving, you know, to know or to go, embracing the calmness, take the time to rest. Trust that everything's working in divine timing. Trusting myself brings simplicity and peace to my life. I guess we're not getting one of these today. All right, we'll move right along to the angels of abundance. We got 2044 on the timer. Clearing debts, ask for your needs to be met, and visualize abundance in all forms is what we saw yesterday. Moonlighting on the bottom of the deck as we're getting started. Yesterday, we had a lot of green out here yesterday. A lot of manifestation energy. Having clear thoughts of where you want your life to go. Thinking, daydreaming in detail. You know, being specific about what you want out of life. A lot of us are at that point in our lives where, like, we kind of need to make a decision. All right, Angels of Abundance Oracle. Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. That's way too many. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Wow, very similar to yesterday. Cooperation instead of competition. Organize for success. Take a divinely guided chance. I mean, no more complaining on the bottom of the deck. Deservingness on the top of the deck. Believe that you deserve it. Believe that you're worthy of the help. Cooperation instead of competition. Teamwork makes the dream work energy. Let's see. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Organize for success. Don't let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. What did I say earlier? That we talked about it yesterday. Daydreaming in detail, organizing your thoughts. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Out with the old, in with the new. We talk about it a lot. You know, when you remove old things from your life, whether that's investments, people, activities, whatever it is, you make room for new. New people, new opportunities, new growth in general. All right, let's get a couple angel numbers. And then we'll call it. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Intermission. All right. 37, comfort zones on the bottom of the deck. Wow. 4, organization. There's that word again, getting organized. Number 5 on the bottom of the deck, transformation. And number 1, focus on self first on the top of the deck. You got number 2, relationships, backing transformation. And 44, take a risk, backing focus on yourself. Take a risk on new relationships. Number 4, organization, focus, discipline, clarity, structure, empowerment, and problem solving. Stay focused on your life journey. Your angels want you free from distractions. Good organization empowers you to isolate and overcome the difficulties you've been facing. What steps can I take to better organize my life and stay focused on what truly matters? Today, set aside time to organize your thoughts, plans, or environment, allowing yourself to tackle challenges with clarity and purpose. You know, they do say that if you live in a messy or cluttered environment, that it can affect your mental processes and cause your brain, cause you to have like scatterbrain. All right, 5, transformation. Change, acceptance, growth, abundance, alignment, potential, and soul's calling. Change is happening, and your task is to accept it. This transformation will bring you fortune and abundance, aligning you with your true soul's calling. Are you realizing your potential? How can I fully embrace the changes happening in my life and trust that they are guiding me toward my true potential? Going back to what we talked about earlier about trusting the process, the direction. Today, embrace a change in your life, big or small, and take a step toward aligning with your soul's true calling. Number 1, focus on self. Independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings, and self-pursuit. This is your time to focus on yourself. Embrace your independence and stand confidently in your truth. Unapologetically be you. New beginnings are on the horizon, making this the perfect moment to start fresh and pursue your dreams with renewed energy. What steps can I take today to honor my independence and stay true to myself? Take time today to set a clear intention for a new beginning in your life. Focus on what truly matters to you and take one small step toward achieving it. Those baby steps, setting those small goals to help you accomplish a bigger goal. Instead of overwhelming yourself with feeling like you have to accomplish it all overnight, sit down and get organized with it. What is your final goal? And what are the different steps and goals that you have to accomplish to be able to get to that point? And just break it down into like a to-do list. I mean, that's usually how I do it. But you can do it however you want, whether it's on a calendar, a to-do list, PowerPoint presentation, however you want to do it. just break it down and get detailed about it. Every little step that needs to be done to get you to where you want to be. Fill in the blank on whatever that entails. But it helps it to where it doesn't seem so overwhelming. And then the more you accomplish those little tasks, the more you begin to trust yourself, and you're able to more depend on yourself, that it gets easier and it's not as overwhelming. Let's get a nature seasons card before we go. I don't know why, but let's just do it. We got potential and transformation on the bottom of the deck. New moon. Tap into your deepest potential. Be patient with yourself during times of transition. Don't try to rush the process. Take a divinely guided chance, especially when it comes to stepping out of your comfort zone. Just because something feels uncomfortable doesn't mean it's wrong. Vision and foresight, eagle. We got guidance and loyalty on the bottom of the deck. Challenges and growth on the top of the deck. Storm and wolf. Look beyond what's in front of you and dare to pursue bigger goals. Not only see the immediate opportunities, but also have the courage to envision the future. Don't let current challenges limit your flight. Rise above and find a broader horizon. There you go. Rise above your current circumstances. See beyond the veil. That's making me think of Harry Potter, the teacher that uses the crystal ball, and Hermione's making fun of her, and she's like, see beyond the veil, look into the future. And I don't know why it made me think of that, but I like Harry Potter. But anyway, see past your current circumstances to what could be. See the potential in all the little moments. Have the courage to envision where you want your future, what you want your future to look like. Get detailed. Start thinking of all the little details. What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to smell like? What do you want it to sound like? Who do you want to be there with you? What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? Why are you doing what you're doing? Really get into the details of it. Whatever that is for you, it's going to apply to everybody differently. Get organized, get prepared. Spring is right around the corner. People are already starting to plant their seeds and grow their little sproutlings. I've done it a little bit, but I've decided to hold off because our weather is so wonky here in Tennessee, and I only have so much room inside for the plants. So I've really decided to hold off. I lost a lot when we had this last little cold snap. I had a lot of seedlings started and I lost them. So anyways, as always, be grateful for what you have, the big, the small, and the blessings yet to come. If you see a need out there today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any possible way that you can fill that need, please do so. You may not only better their day, but you could possibly change their life, and you never know the impact it could have on yours. Be blessed, find peace. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.